In this video, we are discussing entering the cost of goods landed for all of your products within your catalog. It's important that you enter the cost of goods landed for each of your products when you first set up your account in order to allow the VAT calculator to prepare your draft VAT returns in an accurate manner. So here on the cost of goods landed page, you can see we're presented with a whole host of input fields for each ASIN or for each product in your catalog. Now, if you hover next to or if you hover your mouse over the I symbol next to any of the titles of the input fields, you can get a handy description of what each of these fields is asking you for. But I'm going to quickly run through each input field with you nonetheless. So the first one that we need to choose from is territory, and you can see that from the drop down menu we have a choice of two, so the UK or the EU. And where the UK has separated from the Union, you will be or you are already making separate shipments to the United Kingdom and to the EU, and as a result your cost of goods landed, even for the same product, will vary. So for the sake of this example, I'm going to be using the EU. Now in ASIN, or the Amazon Standard Identification Number, we're going to be entering just that, our ASIN that we are entering the cost of goods landed for. And then the product name is an unofficial name, so it's just like an abbreviated name that you have on your list for you to be able to quickly make a reference to and check it off the list to say that, to be sure that you have entered the cost of goods landed for that particular ASIN. So in my case, I'm going to be using my super can opener and then selecting the currency that I paid for my goods, paid for the shipping, etc. In my case, it's US dollars. So it's going to be 589. And then here's the date landed. Now the date landed is the date that the goods were assessed at the customs border. And you'll find this on your customs document. Okay, so in my case for the shipment, I'm saying it's November the 15th, 2022. I'm going to hit the green tick button. Now this ASIN has been saved and I can move on to entering the next ASIN. Should I want to edit the data, so any of these fields I realize I'm inaccurate, so my value actually it was $6.05, and it wasn't November the 15th, it was October the 5th. I'm then going to save, and that's overwritten now. And then I'm going to repeat the same thing for the next product in my catalog and so on. Now, again, you won't be able to duplicate an ASIN if it's in the same territory, but should you be making a separate shipment to the EU and to the UK, then of course, and the ASIN is in both, then you're going to need to enter the cost of goods landed for that item in the UK. So shipping might have cost me more. So again, say for the UK it was $6.18, and instead of the October the 5th, it was later in the year, so November the 4th. Again, I'll save that, and that's been saved, and the next line, and this will go on to infinity. And then now, once you've made sure that you've entered all your cost of goods landed, now this section is ready. You don't need to re-enter any of this data. It's saved. The only time you will update this information is on your future shipments. Should your manufacturing costs change or your shipping rates change, then you can update these as and when.